Happy holidays, guys, and
Happy
welcome
Honda Days.
everyone to the 12 days of non-alcoholic beer. Happy Honda Days, happy holidays, and happy Ryobi Days to you all.
Not a sponsor.
Don't remember about Toyotathon. Today we got, what is this? It's a Athletic Brewing Company, Wits Peak, Belgian-style white ale. Non-alcoholic.
The camera really didn't want to show that.
It's because you're the wrong camera. There you go. Keep going. To your right, to your right, to your right. There you go.
There we go.
Winner, David.
Back it up.
It's because
Winner, David dinner.
You're right. I put it way over to the right.
It's all right. It's all right. So yeah, have either of you guys had anything from Athletic Brewing Company?
A foot. Athlete's foot.
Athlete's foot. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I've had one of these and I couldn't tell you what I remember about it. So, I'm going to say no.
I've had a couple of their seasonal stuff, and I wanted to do more of these. I'll be completely honest with you. These are just the more expensive version of the non-alcoholic beers for me. So a 6-pack is $10.99 usually.
See, this is the thing about these NA beers is they need to be cheaper.
Yeah, they do.
I'm not saying a lot cheaper, but they are not beers. So like
they need to be on the same level as like a soda.
Yeah, they need to, or like the in between.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the process to create non-alcoholic beer is way harder than to just create alcoholic beer. That's why the price is so high.
I don't know. I feel like we need to get this somewhere where it's between the price of beer and pop.
But that's why like Impossible stuff is more expensive than just the meat.
It'll get there eventually. Once the market once the demand is higher, then there'll be an evening out. Hopefully,
that's the plan. That's the hopeful plan.
Well, this one's a nice Belgian style white, so that'll be nice and flavorful and good. These are brewed in the United States, brewed actually in Milford, Connecticut, and San Diego, California.
Ooh,
yeah, I don't know how they do that back and forth. But the Athletic Brewing Company gives back up to $2 million annually to restore local trails. Because one of their things is that it's athletic. They want you to get outside and be more, active.
Yeah.
So this one reads, exploding with cues of citrus, coriander, and wheat, this Belgian-style white brew is refreshing, soft, bright, and smooth. Whether you're headed up, down, or nowhere at all, a cold Wits Peak is fit for the journey. And if you want it to add an orange slice, that's more than fine with us. So this is probably similar to like a Blue Moon is my guess.
Yeah.
And it only has 60 calories.
That's crazy.
These are crazy. I'm excited for this one. I'm curious.
I fart more calories than that.
I failed the baggins.
I don't want to. My can is all wet. I fear dropping it.
My can is all wet.
It's condensated.
That's a nice smell.
It does smell nice. I got another Snack Network cup to go here.
All the Snack Network glasses in use.
I gotta go clean them up after this.
Yeah, that's why I'm not using another one.
I love my Snack Network cups. I'll be honest with you.
I do love them for drinks like this.
Yeah, it is very hazy. Look at that. Look at that beauty.
That's gorgeous.
It is pretty gorgeous. It smells really good too. It smells citrusy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, like this is kind of like what I like a beer to smell like.
Did it say cloves? Coriander. Okay. I get that like
cloves. Did you say cloves?
Cloves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
I get a little bit of clove, but that must be the coriander. That's interesting. Sure. You guys ever had a Belgian white ale before, like a Blue Moon or such?
Yeah, of course. I like Blue Moon. Blue Moon's like one of my go-to macro beers.
I think I would agree. Blue Moon also makes a non-alcoholic too. I don't know if we're going to be seeing that on this series, but maybe some other time.
Blue Manoon.
Blue Manoon with a little orange slice.
Orange
Some sausages.
Some sausages. What the hell?
I don't know. It sounds like
Dunk the sausage right in there. Yeah.
You've never had brats, sausage brats,
Just throw
like
a
beer brats. You've never had beer brats?
Not dunked in my.
It's the same thing.
Jeff, I'm expecting you to have a beer brought in a bun and be like, "Oh, it's good, dunk it, eat it."
Can you imagine?
This
Can
is
you
how
imagine?
Jeff makes.
I keep it everywhere, and I just have like a pocket for a beer brat.
Pocket sausage.
You never know when you're gonna have a beer.
Pocket sausage. Dave, what did you want to say?
I've lost everything.
It's a little bit like aged. It's clear. It's like white or something.
Why is it?
Because that's so
Wait,
good.
clear?
Yeah.
Clear sausage?
I got
Too
distracted by
much beer.
Jeff's pocket sausage. I
I don't eat it. I just dunk it in the beer to get the flavor on the beer.
It's just to make the beer taste like sausage.
It's the same beer sausage I've had for years,
It's like a
decades.
tea bag, but it's a sausage.
God, I'm glad nobody brought Oreos tonight. Okay.
I don't have any. I'm so sad. Well, Dave,
Yeah, I've brought.
no, no, Get
No,
through it.
Jeff.
Cheers, gentlemen. Let's try
Cheers.
this beer. This NA beer.
Woo!
Mm. Not as wait. The second taste. Hold on.
It tastes like
Sip
beer. It
again,
tastes
hold
like
on.
sausage.
God, why does it now, Jeff? This is your fault.
It's the coriander. The coriander's
It
what
tastes like sausage, doesn't it?
tastes like sausage.
Yeah, it does. Take a sip. Think of sausages. Tell me that does not. Take another sip, Curtis.
Hold on, I need a palate cleansing beer.
I definitely taste sausage on the end, Jeff. It's your fault.
You're tasting like sage and coriander. Yeah,
It's
got
not-
herb to it.
It's not that it tastes like sausage. It tastes like sausage grease.
It's got,
It
the
does, it
mouthfeel
does.
of sausage, you know.
It's the way that like the grease smells after you cook a bunch of sausage.
You know, you're not wrong. It's really hard to disagree when you guys are so right. Like, why does it have a hint of sausage to it?
It does, doesn't it?
Get it?
Oh, it's funny. That's very funny.
It kind
I
of
don't-
smells like I've made beer previously. It smells when my beer goes off.
It's definitely better than the Stella Artois, right? But it is.
Well, yeah.
It
I feel like
is.
the Stella Artois is going to be the bottom of the rankings this entire time.
And yeah, unless something surprises us. This-
Maybe.
This is it's not bad. Like it's definitely not bad. It's definitely drinkable. I like the initial taste. It's
Okay.
the aftertaste that kind of like brings it down for me. I kind of like, yeah, no, like if you gave this to me, I drink it, but I don't like desire to drink another one.
I feel like it needs the orange slice. I feel like that's not a suggestion. That's like a, hey, it needs an orange slice.
Yeah, I don't just like
it needs the wiener.
I don't like keep
the pocket
oranges
sauce.
around in the fall time in Ohio. Like
Yeah, no, those are already out of season. It's not.
Yeah.
Mhm.
you're getting apples in Ohio. I get an apple right now.
I miss Apple Bush.
Oh, we all miss Applebush.
It's so sad. That's a different topic.
That's-
though.
I mean, all you need to do.
No, I'm not dipping a sausage in a bush.
No, all you
Dipping
need.
an apple in a bush.
I'm not
No.
not even gonna say it. I'm just not. I'm just
Not
gonna let it
dipping
go.
Sausages in anything. This to Jeff's point though. This would be a good beer to cook in.
Yeah, it
Ah,
would.
yeah, that's fair.
I don't.
It's a
think I
good
would-
cooking beer.
It is a good cooking beer. I don't think I would buy this to cook with it though, because it's for the price. I can't rationalize it. This might be
It's
one of the
also
more expensive
vegan.
ones I've had.
I've ended
It's
up
also
having.
vegan.
Is it vegan?
It says vegan on it. It has a vegan symbol on it.
I mean, wait. Do you count yeast as an organism?
Is yeast vegan?
I think that depends on the vegan.
It's not meat, if that's what you're asking.
Well, that's
Yeast
vegetarian.
is vegan.
Well, they don't. Vegans don't eat honey because it is bees.
Yeah, but they eat plants.
That's fair. I guess is yeast an organ or is it
It's
an animal? Is yeast an animal?
it's a plant by
You could have a
yeast is vegan. It's not an animal.
As three vegan or non-vegans sit here and
Yeast is a type of fungi.
okay. That's fair.
Fungi.
so it fits with like mushrooms and stuff.
Weird. I always thought it was like a bacteria.
I don't know. I never thought. I didn't think about what yeast is. That's weird.
Based on my our one vegan friend of the channel, she drinks beer, so I'm gonna say no.
Is beer vegan?
Is beer vegan?
It's not, because she took a bush peach happily.
Interesting. Wait, so it is or it isn't?
It is vegan by the definition that our one friend who's vegan happily took a bush beer from me.
Interesting.
Most beers are vegan.
But they're
Okay.
not gluten-free. That's the differentiation.
Yeah, they are not.
There are
most
some gluten-free beers.
most are not though. Most of the you go in towns of seltzer for gluten free.
The more I drink this, the more my brain is saying I'm drinking a Blue Moon, and it's kind of messing with me.
The more I drink it, the more I say I'm drinking the sausage.
I definitely don't dislike this.
I don't know if it beats the Labatt though.
That's the problem. I don't think it beats the Labatt, and it definitely doesn't beat the Hazy. So
No.
It doesn't beat the Labatt. I like the Labatt the most.
yeah.
Well, yeah, Jeff, you have Labatt on the top. What does it beat the Hazy though for you?
No, it doesn't. Well,
Ooh, Jeff's conflicted.
Think about it, Jeff.
I think it sits right below
no, it
the Labatt.
doesn't. I don't like the aftertaste of hot dogs.
It does have
This
like
has
hot
a
dog
hot
water.
dog aftertaste, hot dog water aftertaste. This is reminiscent of the hot dog water aftertaste, and tell me I'm wrong.
You know that I don't know if that's what I was going for, but it's like it has a turned like flavor to it. Like at the end, like something's not right.
Yeah, and that's a little disappointing because the initial taste is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's kind of it hasn't been I haven't had a lot of these Athletic Brewing Company beers, but of the ones I've had, including this one, there's always just something just not quite right.
Yeah, I've only had their seasonal stuff like you, so
So like for this one, like Jeff, I agree with you on that. But like I had an Oktoberfest by Athletic Brewing Company, and it was like it tasted too much like black tea instead of it tasting like a beer, and it was just like, well, this is a little weird.
There's a brewery here that has a blueberry white tea beer, like it's a tea beer. It's real good.
Is
does sound
that
really good?
Fatheads?
It's called like the Clevelander. I'd have to look it up. I had it at Happy Dog.
There
Speaking
is
of
one
hot
type
dogs.
of beer that I will be having this holiday season in limited quantities, and that will be the Great Lakes Christmas Ale.
I like the bourbon aged Christmas ale from the Great Lakes, but not the regular Christmas ale.
Really? I mean, every year it's different too.
That is the nice thing. But I always love a good cinnamon sugar rim and a Great Lakes Christmas Ale. If there's a Christmas Ale NA, I'm going to be all about it, I feel like, this year.
There's a
There-
Christmas ale,
I will find it.
AA.
Hey, alcoholic.
There are no stouts in here in this selection that we have.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So Athletic had a couple, but it was going to end up being too much money to actually like get them all here.
I don't think if like Guinness is not really like a good comparison, but there is a Guinness Zero.
There's a Guinness Zero. I have had that before. It is decent.
Okay.
It's not a Guinness, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But it is a good alternative. It's quite sweet, and it's quite delicious. I definitely recommend it if you haven't had it before and you like stouts. But this is our end of day 4 of the 12 days of non-alcoholic
Or
beer.
day 6.
Or day 6 or day 12.
Or whatever order we put these up in.
Definitely not day 1.
Definitely not day 1. Well, everyone, thank you for joining us for the 12 days of non-alcoholic beer. Dave and Jeff and I are excited to continue trying these, and we'll see you in the next one.
Dog water.
Dog water. That's what I
Sausage.
said. Click on another video. Watch the Snack Network.